They poured wine on him in a room full of crystal lights and quiet laughter, and the stain spread slowly across his shirt like a public verdict. In that moment, surrounded by people who measured worth by watches and voices by volume, no one noticed the way he didn't flinch. No one wondered why a man treated like furniture would stand so still. They only saw someone they believed didn't belong. What they didn't know was that the future of a $600 million deal was standing right there, breathing through the humiliation, memorizing every face. If you believe in kindness, second chances, and quiet strength, take a moment right now to like this video. Share it with someone who needs hope, comment your thoughts, and subscribe to the channel so more real stories like this can reach the world. He had arrived early, not because he was eager to impress, but because he was careful. Years of building things from nothing had taught him that listening was more powerful than speaking. He wore a simple suit, not tailored for attention, and shoes polished enough to respect the room but not beg it. He stood near the back during the networking hour, watching executives circle one another like planets, each glowing with borrowed confidence. Laughter rose easily among them, the kind that comes from comfort, not joy. He was offered a glass of water instead of wine, a subtle reminder that some people are assigned limits the moment they walk in. The room buzzed with anticipation for the announcement everyone believed would crown a new leader in the upcoming deal. This acquisition had been discussed for months, praised in headlines before it even existed. $600 million had a way of making people forget humility. As conversations turned sharper, so did judgments. A few glances landed on him, lingered too long, then turned away with smirks. Someone mistook his silence for weakness. Another assumed he was staff. When a careless elbow tipped a glass of red wine onto his chest, the spill drew attention like a spotlight. Laughter followed, thin and cruel, and apologies came late, wrapped in annoyance rather than regret. He cleaned himself quietly with a napkin that dissolved under the color, the red spreading like a bruise. Inside, memories stirred of nights sleeping in his car, of pitches rejected without explanation, of being told to wait outside rooms where decisions were made about his life. He remembered promising himself that if he ever reached the top, he would never confuse power with permission to humiliate. Standing there now, he realized this moment was not about anger. It was about truth revealing itself in time. The presentation began, lights dimming as graphs and projections filled the screen. Numbers danced confidently, strategies were praised, and applause arrived on cue. The room leaned forward, hungry for confirmation of their assumptions. He listened closely, recognizing gaps others missed, noticing how bravado masked fragile planning. The deal was impressive on paper, but the backbone behind it, the proprietary platform that made it possible, remained unnamed. That platform was his life's work, built quietly, licensed carefully, and protected fiercely. He had not come to beg for recognition. He had come to decide who deserved trust. As the meeting moved toward its conclusion, a senior executive took credit for bringing all the pieces together. The confidence was thick, almost celebratory. That was when the room changed. The moderator paused, cleared the agenda, and introduced the final item. The true owner of the core technology was present and would now address the room. Heads turned, eyes scanned, confusion rippled, and then slowly attention settled on the man with the stained shirt, now dry but still marked. He stepped forward without rushing. The silence that followed was not respect yet, but uncertainty. He spoke calmly, explaining the journey of the company that powered the deal, the risks taken when no one believed, the nights when failure felt inevitable. He spoke of values, not valuations, of people over profit. As he outlined the future, faces shifted from disbelief to calculation, from dismissal to awe. The wine stain was no longer visible to them. Only authority remained. The realization hit the room unevenly. Some looked down, remembering their laughter. Others straightened, rehearsing apologies they hoped would erase the moment. He didn't expose anyone. He didn't raise his voice. He simply stated that partnerships required respect and that culture mattered more than contracts. The $600 million decision, he explained, would not be rushed. It would be aligned with integrity, or it would not happen at all. In the days that followed, the story spread quietly. The deal went forward, but with new leadership, new terms, and a renewed emphasis on dignity. Some careers stalled, others ended. A few people learned something that money could never teach them. As for him, he returned to his work unchanged by applause, grounded by the reminder that true power never needs to announce itself. Before the story ends, please write a comment below sharing one word this story made you feel. Your voice matters more than you know. If this story touched your heart, if it reminded you to treat people gently because you never know who they are becoming, please like the video, share it, and stay connected with this channel. Your engagement helps these stories reach others who need them. He never wore that stained shirt again, but he never forgot it either. It became a quiet symbol, folded away with the past, a reminder that character is revealed long before titles are. And somewhere in a room much like that one, another unseen person is standing patiently, waiting for the world to learn the same lesson.